the next topic, because it's like in the past episodes of Superhero League, we have been talking a lot about COVID. We have been talking about the leadership in self-isolation. We have been talking about the future of work, about acceleration of the transformation of our society, privacy matters, fake news, that people is suffering. I mean, there is a lot of countries in deep recession because economies have been frozen, and a lot of people is not even able to cover their basic needs, and charities are like overwhelmed, like their accounts are emptied because of the needs of a lot of people. So we just decided to take action, and that's why we are going one step further to take this action for people. And we organize with our new social media platform, Superhero, a live fundraiser called Live Aid that will be happening tomorrow to support Cork Penny Dinners. And here with us, we have Leah Stuhltrager from the Superhero team and Owen O'Driscoll from Penny Dinners to talk about it. So please, I'm quite excited to know more about this. Turn on your cameras. The stage is yours to know about this amazing initiative.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you doing?
Hi,
How are you
Owen.
getting on, guys? Are you well?
Hi guys,
How's
so
it
the
going?
stage
Good to
please
see you.
everything, Leah and Owen, please tell us everything about this that we want to know. The stage is yours.
Yes, definitely. Look, I'll start off. As you say, there was a big need for charities in the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months. Charities have been pretty much wiped out. I suppose we're seeing a new kind of era where we have people working on minimum wage considered to be essential workers. The world is changing pretty fast. Here in Ireland, we have a strong tradition of giving into like poor boxes, coin boxes, and stuff like that. So that kind of has pretty much stopped here. And there's a charity here quite close to my heart. They kind of feed a lot of people in the city on a regular basis. And we decided to have a live gig and get as many people involved and put on a good day for a good cause. So yeah, I think we've got six acts coming in over the course of the day. So and it's $11, so make sure you get your ticket.
So I'd like to just explain that Owen is actually one of the ambassadors for Eternity working out of Ireland, and brought to attention that in Ireland, he told me a very compelling story that actually I got immediately, and I would like to share. And it was just that when you go into stores in Ireland, they have jars. And I remember this from the States. I don't see it so much in Germany. But they have jars on counters so that when you buy something, you have change, you can put the change in and it goes to charities. And because of the isolation and the distancing and the closure of these stores, the corner stores to the big stores, the charities no longer are collecting in the ways that they have for many, many, many decades. And so that it's directly affecting the charity money for all different types of charities. And then on top of that, you have charities like Cork Penny Dinners, which went from, and I was reading online, but when he was telling me this story, they went from doing maybe like 100, dinners to 2,000 because the need skyrocketed at the same time when people were social distancing. And there was less and less money coming into those charities. So that was a really compelling story to me of something that I could visualize and I could very much relate to from a very tangible sense. It's not unseen. It makes a lot of sense. So when Owen came to me with the idea for us to do a benefit concert, I thought it was fantastic. And one of the reasons why I'm really excited to talk about it here is that Superhero, we launched Superhero last week, and this will be our first sort of fundraiser on the platform. And one thing that Superhero does that's interesting is that it doesn't take a fee. So when you're looking at other platforms, you're looking at paying a 2% to an 8% platform fee, sometimes more. On top of that, you're also talking about paying a percentage to the processing, meaning however you get that money in and out. So by the end of it, the charities are getting minus up to 15%. They're only getting 85%. On top of that, with the administration and so forth and so on, by the end of the day, that charity is getting very, very little. And the statistics are appalling. You can really look at how much is fundraised versus how much actually makes it into the charity and goes to the reasons that you're giving the money to begin with. And so what's interesting and kind of exciting is we're trying to disrupt that system. And with Superhero, 100% is actually going to, 100% of what you donate is going to Cork Penny Dinners. And that's one of the reasons why I thought this was such an interesting thing to take on almost immediately on launching, that we can show this is a way to use it in a different way. Owen, can you talk a little bit about the curation, because that's all you?
Yeah, we've put together an interesting lineup actually. We've got some really good local acts here who are going to be starting off at about 4 o'clock, and then we've got some interesting acts. We've got Natty Whaler, who's played with Bob Marley and the Wailers. He's swiping in from Jamaica, and we've got Brad coming in from New York as well. After that, we've got 3 really cool DJs who are going to finish off the session for anybody who's kind of partying out in the garden, so they can continue on. Yeah, we're going to make it kind of 4 or 5 hours of good solid entertainment with some interesting acts, and hopefully get some interesting stories going as well.
So that will be happening tomorrow. Really easy to get tickets. We have tickets on Eventbrite, and long story short, we have 6 acts, 45 minutes each. It will be about 4.5 hours, 5 hours of really great entertainment that we can dance to together, even though we're isolated apart and afar. And that's pretty much our summary. So if there's any questions about how we're using Superhero to sort of disrupt the fundraising industry, I'd be happy to answer them. I'm sure Owen would be more than happy to answer anything about the program for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. It really seems super interesting. Just to confirm, how do we buy tickets? If you can repeat about how do we get tickets for this?
Yeah, so you'll find tickets on Eventbrite. If you look up corkpennydinner.eventbrite, you'll find your tickets there.
Good, great. And how much is the cost of the ticket?
Sorry, it's €11, and the full €11 will be going to the Penny Dinners.
So the full €11 goes to Penny Dinners, right?
Thanks to Superhero, yes, yeah.
Thanks to Superhero.
Great.
Otherwise, it wouldn't, because that's kind of the part of it. That the platforms themselves, again, they take money. So Superhero is stepping in to make sure that doesn't happen in this case, and will not happen on Superhero. So the interesting thing is that working with Superhero, you can actually do fundraisers, you can monetize your content, and you're not dealing with, we say intermediaries, but what that is a really big word, because what you're talking about is everything from the platform that you're hosting it on, to the processors, to the admin fees. So all of those things start adding up, whether you're a musician, whether you're a YouTuber or a writer or somebody who's fundraising. All of these things can really look at Superhero for a different model that is for users, by users, fully P2P.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask you specifically about that, because some people tend to think that when it is for charity, for instance, those fees are not taken, and they are.
They are.
That's what's revolutionary about Superhero, and we hope many people as fundraising there are can use it and make a benefit from it, because whatever they collect, it's for them.
The other thing I would say that's really interesting on Superhero, when you're on Superhero and you actually send a donation, if you send a tip through Superhero, you can watch it. You can see that it's going. Not only are we saying it's going, but you can actually trace it. It's on the blockchain. It's fully transparent, and it's traceable. It's permanent. Nobody can change that. It's on that blockchain. So I think that going into what the potential is here, it really has the potential to be a disruptor.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, so thank you very much. We're definitely going to join tomorrow to enjoy this and maybe dance a little bit from our homes.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, make sure it's going to be a great day.
Thank you, Alex, very much for being here. Leah, Owen. We see you guys in more or less 2 weeks, and we will have more news to share with you. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow at the Live Aid.